Hey gamers. How's everyone doing on this fine post-April Fool Day? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. This is not my first time streaming this. It's just been a while since I have. Maybe we could figure something, Tato. Maybe we could figure something next MagFest. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. I'm going to be playing my own music throughout the stream because I have a mod installed that changes all the music to like classic Godzilla music, which would turn this into DMCA hell, and I want this video to be viewable in Japan or Malaysia after it's done, so yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. This is going to be a chill stream. I don't really have any specific topics I want to talk about. I just want to hang, you know. So let's get started. Let's turn that off. Okay. I have a playlist full of Godzilla Save the Earth melee tracks. So that's that. That'll be the background music of the stream. Does he look a little familiar? I think so. Alright, now my controller's become unplugged. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Squid does like Sonic shorts daily. The commitment is kind of crazy. I'm gonna turn the music down. I'm noticing levels are a bit off. You know what? I'm playing as Godzilla here. I might as well get the Kaiju nerd. Hold on. Let me go get her. There we go. You didn't see that. There was a frame where things were a little different. You didn't see it. Don't worry about it. When is the Cosmos retrospective? Give me 10 years. You see, I have to actually finish Cosmos first. Here's the fun part about that video, about that project. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. Things are a little different. Hang on. That's not quite Godzilla. We gotta remove the stuff off of him. Hey gamers, it's me, Steffi. It's definitely not her being puppeted by someone else. Did any April Fool's posts make you viscerally upset? I don't know, I'm always expecting crazy shit on April Fools, so nothing really fools me. I'm always looking at the date. There was going to be an April Fool's video, but it fell through. Okay, now we're in the game. There's just something that clicks. There's something that clicks when it is just actually Godzilla. The thing with my April Fool's bits is that I want them to be videos people would actually want to watch, and I was having a hard time finding topics that people would definitely want to watch, so I kind of stun-locked myself there. I was fairly hopeful at the start of the year with Ultra Retrospective, but I'm getting writer's block again. So I don't want to make any definitive statements either way. I might as well say what I was originally going to do. I was originally going to do a review of Saru no Gundan, Army of the Apes. That was going to be the April Fool's video this year, but I got cold feet. Maybe next time. I mainly got cold feet because it was kind of like on short notice. And also, I don't know if anyone would want to see that. I know there are people who are like, "I'll watch anything you post." And I'm grateful for that. But I don't know if that would move numbers. I don't know if a Saru no Gundan video would push my channel into I can afford rent this month, you know? But yeah, for those who don't know, this is a game you can get on Steam for $13, I think. It's very simple, but you can do shit like that in it. How's the audio, by the way? Is the balancing okay? I need to get back in the swing of new generation Ultraman videos. The main problem that I'm facing right now, the reason why that's kind of stalled as well, is the next thing I would have to talk about would be Rube. And whenever I make a poll, Rube is like the least wanted video. Like, people do not care. So like, I feel like making a video would be dooming myself a little. If I made a Rube video before I made a Gaia video, I think there would be riots in the streets. Bro, do you mind? Destroy C over here. Gotta love that frame hitch. Let me turn the music up a little. It is a little quiet. me post this in my places as well. There are people who I'm friends with who are like, dude, I never get notifications for when you stream, and it's like I put links everywhere, and I don't know what to tell you. This looks like LA right now. I forget what city it is that has the red sky right now. I've been doing my my best to stay up to date with Monarch Legacy of Monsters. I think I'm caught up now. There's like an episode that airs tonight. I was kind of okay with the show, with the first season, but things have just steadily gotten harder to watch as the series has progressed. I find the characters generally insufferable. Mainly just there's no evolution to the structure of the average episode, aside from like the first episode of season 2, which, you know, tried to hook viewers in with a big new action with a big new action set piece. There's like a set piece every other scene, but it's mostly slowed down, and now it's a lot of people in rooms being sad and talking about their feelings, which isn't entirely a bad thing. It's just that's all they fucking talk about. I'd imagine things are going to pick up from here, but oh my god, I do not like these people. There are times where this show is good. There are times where I think the emotional beats it's trying to go for would hit better if I was more locked in than I am. But in general, it's just kind of lost me. Pomegranate? What the hell is that? Is that a monster? I haven't... I think I've talked about it on stream before. I'm completely stalled on Ultraman. I have not seen Omega. It just hasn't really grabbed me from the outset. By the time I get to Omega, the next show will be out already, so I will be very late to whatever conversation there is about it. Hi, hello, welcome. I'm glad you enjoy those. I'm glad you enjoy my silly little videos. A tier list is something I've thought about doing at the very end once I've filled all the gaps in between. I would need to see Star Ultraman, I'd need to see Cosmos, I'd need to finish the Gaia video. It's not a video I would make until there are other videos I can recommend and pull footage from. Hi, Kate. This is the Roblox game that was never made. Not to be mean about this game, but like this is complete like fanboyism talking. It doesn't really hit what it's going for. Doesn't really hit until you have the Godzilla sound effects and you have a guy that's just actually Godzilla. This is arcade mode, and there are rock guys who spawn who attack you. It's a little clunky. I'm sure there are lore reasons. I'm gonna pull a Godzilla 98 and just try to get away. Whatever, I don't know. I am not having a good time. These guys are pissing me off. Top 5 colors, blue, green, red, purple, orange. Yeah. I've never beaten this guy. I will say, fighting other enemies in this still needs some work, I feel. But I don't have any suggestions, so I'm completely unhelpful. I like it when they get thrown back, though. That's fun. I could fuck up a Whopper right now. Oh, this track. Vampire Survivors. Oh, this is an issue, I think. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to be attacked by mean people, so I'm gonna just fuck around in sandbox. New York freaking city, baby. Start off in the water. That's how they always. That's how it always begins. Rah, rah, rah. It's big. It's me. Big guy. Pick it up. This is my big ship, Baguette. Oh! I didn't know they had like a dedicated animation for that. GG Dagner. It's me. Whenever I start a stream, I'm always full of energy. I'm like, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna talk about this, and then when I do, I'm just like... So, the weather's pretty good today, huh? Oh, fuck, bio. Just to reiterate, this is the soundtrack to Godzilla Save the Earth Melee, which is still in development. Yeah, let me turn that up. suppose at least I'd give that like 5 9/11s. Name 5 kaiju that's not Godzilla. Jackie Chan. Fuck! Something happened with Jackie Chan lately. I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check this so that it's not forever in chat. "12 wild facts you didn't know about Jackie Chan." Jackie Chan makes his opera directing debut. Jackie Chan returns with Panda Plan 2, a magical adventure awaits. How controversial. Which Ultra Kaiju would you let walk your daughter up the aisle? Telesdon. I feel in my heart that he wouldn't have anything nefarious up his sleeve. Favorite Ultra Q monster? Peter. You would say Pegula, wouldn't you? There's a Pigmon in every universe. There's still a chance. It's the Varen / Rodan / General Monster theme. Just look at this guy. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nummy. You're right. Bacon. Maybe that's why this game looks, why graphically it looks a little Roblox, because if it was any higher detail, then It would fry computers. At least one person scraped his knee in that attack. What building is this? Oh, this is the New World Trade Center. You know what? You can stay. All right, there's a camera. There's a cinematic camera. This is probably better to watch. It's kind of hard to control, though. Camera. Pretty please, I just want to destroy that one building. Oh, battle decisive. Yeah, that's the name of it. Oh, fuck yeah. Sounds great. Oh my god. This is just like playing Godzilla Generations. Seem to have rebuilt awfully fast. Oh, no, that's where I made landfall. I wouldn't say this is how Godzilla fans have fun. This is more of the realm of sickos like me. Self-deprecation is funny, right? Okay. This would be the next Godzilla game if Toho wasn't busy snorting all the crack from all the crack they were able to purchase from all of the battle line money. That was like a first draft. I'll get it better next time. You're right, this would have been... No, but I did actually play Godzilla PS4 though. That stream title was accurate. This is a track from Shin Godzilla, I'm pretty sure. Well. I have an idea. I have an idea for a quick... I have a quick pivot in mind. Because the vibes aren't right, I feel. The vibes aren't right now. This is going to be a hard pivot in stream topic and stream direction. This is going to be the April Fool's stream that should have been. Just want to make sure I'm not showing anything I shouldn't here. That good? Okay. We're going to date Zetton. Change of plans. All right. I don't know if this game actually has audio. Let me change the stream title as well. Okay. I don't know how long this will be. Let's find out. What's your name? I'm gonna get the funny one out of the way. I already know about this. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. I'm a normal high school girl. I overslept this morning and I'm in trouble. I was in such a hurry that instead of breakfast, I'm dashing with cards from the Ultraman card game PP07 Attack of the Great Kaiju, releasing Friday, March 27th, 2026. that are taking the world by storm in my mouth. School is just around the corner. Huh? I hurried around the corner, but nothing was there. I'm not gonna narrate the whole thing, but I'll just leave it. I'll just give you time to read it. Kaiju sensed the ominous presence contained within this name. It seems the kaiju sensed the ominous presence contained within this name and instinctively vanished. End E2. Game over. Presence of that red guy. Alright, now's the real playthrough. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Wait, deja vu again? At the corner, I crashed into something huge and black. Po. Oh, my precious cards from Ultraman card game BP07 Attack of the Great Kaiju that are taking the world by storm have scattered everywhere. I look up to see a tall kaiju with a silent, cool aura. He crouches down silently with his giant hands. He starts picking up the scattered cards one by one. He is surprisingly gentle. Even with such huge hands, he picks them up gently so as to not bend the corners. He's so big, but his hands are so gentle. So cool. What? You can't see it, but there's like a heat level, an affection level on at the top. I'm worried about I'm worried about accidentally revealing I don't know, tabs that I have open. I don't know. You know what they say about kaiju with big hands. This looks like this player character looks like the Unity Bocchi the Rock scene. The luminous organ on his face flickers for just a brief moment. Ah, it flashed and I stared at him. Was it because of me? Doki Doki. Kia. Today we have a new transfer student. This is Zetton. Due to various circumstances, he'll be attending the school for a while. Everyone please get along with him. Please. Beep 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 beep, po 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 po. The atmosphere changes the moment he enters the classroom. The whole room falls completely silent. So huge. He says nothing and just stands looking straight ahead. He looks both dignified and frozen. So he doesn't know what to do with himself. Zetton, you can sit. Alright, next to Golden. The chair creaks under his weight, but the way he sits is somewhat restrained. What do I say to him? Hey, kapedan me. That pee-pee-pee-poo-poo. I want the funny. But it might be too early for this. I don't want the run to end early. This is going to be the boring answer. He gives a small nod. Lunch break. Zetton is quietly looking outside from his seat. He's watching the classroom reflected in the window glass. He stares at the glass, watching everyone happily eating their lunch. There's nothing on his desk. No bento, no bread, no drink. No one actually knows what he eats, and no one has asked. Doesn't he have this intense aura? Like, Isn't he hot? Physically, yeah, I'm too scared to approach him. The classmates aren't exactly avoiding him, they just don't know how to talk to him. But I saw the gentleness of those giant hands when he picked up my cards this morning. Hey Zetton, if you'd like, want to look at my Attack of the Great Kaiju cards? When you spread the Attack of the Great Kaiju cards on the table, he leans forward. His face stays devoid of emotion, but from the way he stares at the card, I can feel a faint sense of interest. I pulled a rare card. If you combine it with these ones here, his gaze lingers on this particular card. Seems he's curious about this one. He might not understand the words, but I feel like he at least understood that I was talking happily. Lunch break has never passed by so quickly before. Maybe he has a geeky side. He's surprisingly cute. Okay, so the next action needs to be a heat action. Poor Zetton. He doesn't use a shoe locker. He doesn't even wear shoes. Yet he doesn't head for the exit. He just stands there. Almost as if he's waiting for someone. Surely not. Ah, Zetton, you haven't gone home yet. Beep beep boop boop boop. The moment our eyes meet, he quickly looks away and starts walking. I kinda wanna walk to home. I kinda wanna walk home together. Let's go home together. Suddenly having his arm hug, he reflectively fires a 1 trillion degree fireball! Taking a direct hit from a fireball at point-blank range. The area is turned to cinders in an instant. End D3. 1 trillion degrees of surprise. Beautiful. Let's try that again. In a sense, this is a roguelike. Let's get the affection up a little early. That pee-pee-po-po-po sound you make is totally adorable. Oh! The moment I lean in, his luminous organs blinks wildly, and the temperature in the room spikes. The student in the front seat turns around and comments on the heat. Did I get too close? Okay. Okay, so the heat level is just actually he's going to kill you. Want to look at my Attack of the Great Kaiju cards? I think a roguelike dating sim... I think, isn't that just Tokimeki Memorial? Whatever. I don't think anyone here knows what that is. Want to drop by the card shop? Okay, so we have to... Okay, I see. He's genuinely interested in the cards. The cards will raise his affection. Zetton gently tries to take one card to the register, but it seemed he has no concept of money, and freezes in front of the register. I'll buy it for you. It's a present. He takes the card and holds it carefully against his chest. It's just any dating sim if you don't save, yeah. The clerk is surprised at first, but calmly rings it up. So, you were a customer. This town is very open-minded. While walking home together, it suddenly starts raining. Kya, rain, I don't have an umbrella. Oh, Zetton just put a barrier in front. Shockingly, the barrier only covers the front, leaving the top wide open. We end up getting wet in the rain anyway. This is really good. Pee pee poo poo poo. His luminous organ suddenly dims. An atmosphere that can only be described as dejected floats around him. He seems perfect, but he had a slightly clumsy side too. What is this? The top is... this is the funny one, though. The barrier vanishes instantly. He starts walking without saying anything, and we both head home awkwardly. Despite his huge size, walking in the rain, he seems somehow lonely. Since that rainy day, the distance between Zetton and me has been shrinking little by little. This is more emotional than Clanad. Not every day, but when we would run into each other at the shoe lockers, we would somehow walk home side by side. Today was like that too. There was no conversation, but walking next to him as he matched my strides felt strangely comfortable. So this is just the Friends ending, or unless it's not ending here. I suddenly realized that the cawing of crows and the sound of cars had completely vanished from the surroundings. Eh? Alien Zetton! A dark figure approaches silently. Why is he in the fucking military? I see. I wonder if Zetton had become distracted by an Earth female. Who are you? We will make you our comrade. What are you saying? Zetton instantly teleports in front of me, fiercely intimidating the alien of his own kind. How dare you betray me? Zetton, I believe in you! Your approach caused his embarrassment to exceed its limits! Okay, one more try. Visual novel speedrun. This is going to be the boring route. No emotional intensity. Appeal to his autistic interest. Hehe, it's kinda funny. Zetton, this is completely pointless. But I'm happy, thank you. Even though it's pointless, he doesn't remove the barrier. Hey Zetton, do you like school? Thanks for the €5. Tepelena M78. Have some money from me. I've done it. I've finally done it. Jet Jaguar would be proud. I'm so happy. Much love for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Zetton, do you like school? I'm starting to enjoy it a bit since today. His luminous organ blinked just once. Kia. He still only says pee pee po 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 and Zetton. But when I talk, he slows down his walking speed a bit. I think he's listening. There was a quiz at school today. His answer sheet was completely blank. But as he stared intently at the paper, it was like he could see a distant future. How was the quiz? Let's study together next time. I'm not that good at it either, though. Someday I want to understand the meaning of all his words. Oh, fuck. Alien bat. Hehehe. I wondered why the subjugation of Earth was taking so long, but now I see. Uchujin. That girl is holding me back. I suppose I'll have to dispose of her myself. Oh, fuck. Curse you, traitor. Then turn to dust with this modified pencil bomb, retrofitted from Earth's superweapon. No, let's fight together, Zetton. In response to my words, he adopts a fighting stance. Flash. Alien Bat is lying scorched black from his 1 trillion degree fireball. The holding back version. Pee-po-po-po-po. He turns around and stares at me, as if to ask if I'm okay. Zetton, thank you for protecting me. I impulsively hug him. Though a bit bewildered, he pats my back with his clumsy hand. Despite him having such huge hands, the way he pats me is surprisingly gentle. Hey, Zetton. Pee-po-po-po. Someday, tell me what pee-po-po-po means. He doesn't answer, but I feel the hand on my back gently hugly back. These slightly strange days with this guy who always has a slight fever. Being next to each other, walking the same direction, occasionally our hands touching. That is more than enough. End A2. Happy end. Yay! Post result on X, formerly known as Twitter. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I mean, I think there's more to this, but I think I've exhausted all of the content I can from this for now. Before I go for the day, I got one more thing to show you. I never know how to end these. Other than just saying, hey, this is the end. I have one more cool, awesome video to show you. That's it. That's the end of the stream. Goodbye.